Hi, everyone. I'm Denise O'Malley, the founder of You Define Wellness. And this is supposed to be a training video for my sales team, but the content was such that I thought, you know what, I'm going to share it so it's a public video. And it's all about prospecting for new clients by hosting a meetup group. So let's jump into this. So throughout my career, in the recent career, for the last 5 years, 6 years, I have found that one of the best ways to meet your ideal client is actually by hosting a meetup group. There's something about being the host. You get to know everyone. Your name is in front of them on a regular basis, and you can develop relationships at a much deeper level when you are the host of a meetup group. And I know it's not for everyone, because I can tell you from personal experience, meetup isn't free. There are a lot of people out there who are surprised that it actually costs money to have your own meetup group. And you know what? It's time consuming to be a meetup host, to find the speakers, a couple times a month, and any organization that you need to do with it. So I know it can be time consuming, but if you're looking for new business, this is a great way for you to go find your ideal client. And my company, You Define Wellness, takes some of the pain out of the process, and I'm making it available to all of you for free. So here's what we offer. We own several meetup groups under 2 different subject platforms, a total of 4 groups out there. One is for the general public, those who are interested in healthy living subjects. One is just for health and wellness professionals, for them to connect and build community. And they are geographical, and I'll go over that with you in just a moment. But I'm willing to set up more locations if it makes good business sense for us to do so. So the first one, let's talk about, this is called the Wellness Experience. It is ideal for consumers who have an interest in healthy living subjects. Right now, it's only for the Metro Denver area. And again, if it makes good business sense, we can expand it into other areas. The link for this group, you can find it on meetup.com. Just put in the words Denver Wellness Experience and you'll find us. And as of the date of this video, September 2019, there are 511 members in it. We also have a sister Facebook page, and it's open to all who want to join it. There's no fee involved for joining it. And you can find us on Facebook by just looking for the Wellness Experience CO. And that group has about 67 members right now. The other platform that we have is called Healthy Living Practitioners, and it is exclusively for health and wellness professionals to build community. We are adamant this is not the place for real estate agents and insurance agents and people who want you to buy from them. This is for you guys to build community. And I have 3 locations. The first and the biggest is in the Denver metro area, and you can find us on Meetup. Just put in Healthy Living Practitioners and all 3 of the groups should show up. And as the date of this video, we have about 490 members. Then we have one in northern Colorado, basically the Fort Collins area, and that one has 72 members. We also have one, we've jumped a couple of states, we have one in Madison, Wisconsin, and as of the date of this video, there are 44 members. We just got this one launched and we're really excited about it. We also have a sister Facebook page for all locations, and you can find us on Facebook under Healthy Living Practitioners, and we have about 97 members in there right now. Now, we're growing all of these, and what we know is activity creates interest and grows the membership. So the more frequently we have interesting activities, events, and topics, the more participation we'll have, and this will grow our membership. So when you host regular meetups within our meetup, it's a benefit to all, and that is why I'm offering it to you for free. So we will cover the meetup costs, but you've got to do the rest of the work. And how you would go about doing it, if you're interested, is message me through Meetup. I prefer getting the messages through Meetup for this purpose. I do not check it every single day, so just be patient with me. Share your idea that you have in mind of what your meetup would look like, and ask for event organizer privileges. You will also need to decide on the details. Do you want to name your subgroup? I have a subgroup called Happy, Healthy, Thriving, I think is what it's called. that I'm doing within the meetups. I've done one called Coffee and Connections. I have a couple of other ones that I've done, here and there, just trying new things. But, if you want to come up with a name, so you're starting your branding and getting your identification. And, one of the things I didn't say here is if you're thinking about starting your own meetup group, this is a great way to tap into an audience that is always already interested in what you are wanting to talk about, health and wellness, and build up that loyalty, and then spin off into your own group down the road so that you aren't always underneath our umbrella. This is a great way to get your own meetup launched and get people to identify with who you are and what you're doing, and test something new before you actually have any expense involved. Okay, so you might want to name your subgroup. When will you meet? Are you going to meet on the first and third Tuesday, every fourth Wednesday? How are you wanting it to look like? You need to find a place to meet. Coffee shops, libraries, great places, maybe your office, maybe it travels from one person's house to another. And, what will the format be? I've been to so many different groups. There's a standard format that I see of, a 20-minute presentation and maybe passing of the business cards, the 30-second commercials. I have seen some where they did speed networking, and that was their format. And, what is the format that you're going to want to use for your groups? You got to come up with that idea. And you know what? Expenses for your meetup meetings are going to be your responsibility. So if you have any food or beverage or a location fee or anything, those are all your responsibility. Now, it's really important to get great participation. And this is one of the areas that I see the ball dropping with a lot of people. Your events have to be promoted, and, get them out on your social media. Ask your friends to share the event with their friends. And do not rely on the marketing that is automatic through Meetup. And here's the reason why. There's a lot of people who block the notifications. So even though they're a member of the Meetup group, they may never get an email saying that there's a new meeting that's out there. So you want to get the word out there. You want the link to your Meetup out there so that people can go over and then join our Meetup groups and participate in your events. So, I think I've made it clear. We're simply providing the platform. We cannot also do the work for this. This is not a source of revenue for us at all. So we cannot do the work. But if you want help in marketing, promoting your events, I know people I can refer you to, and I'm more than happy to make those introductions. And we may have a member of our team who's actually available to do it as well. So I hope this has been fairly clear. If you have any questions, contact me. I am giving you my cell phone number. I am giving you my personal email address, but I've also said contact us through Meetup. It's one of the best ways so that we can keep all those communications in one place. And I hope you'll entertain this idea as a great way to build your business.